Achievement is an inside job. Inside you is where achievement happens. And it doesn't matter what other people have achieved because those other people are not you. And I am standing in my bathroom remodel project because this is something I achieved this year, and I'm going to go into it further, kind of sharing what that means to have achieved something, to get a result. To get a result, which our culture considers results the only kind of achievement, you have to change who you are inside. I had to change who I was inside to achieve the things that I did this year. So the first thing I kind of wanted to share with you is like, what is achievement? What does that mean? What is achievement? And it looks like I've got some joiners. Hey, hi Katie, hi Stephen. So what is achievement? So our culture defines achievement by results, right? And I'm a business coach, I'm a money coach, I get it. We all want results. We all want to increase our income and make our business flow more fluently and things like that. And what we have to acknowledge is that achievement is also about who we are becoming, who we are right now, and who we're becoming. It's what we do on the inside, the inner growth that we do on the inside that manifests the results, right? But our culture teaches us the masculine style of achievement. So that means like doing, pushing, going forward. And we have to be balanced in our masculine and feminine energies. And feminine energy is about slowing down and listening and receiving and learning and creating. Excuse me. So what I want to talk to you about today, since we're just starting December, which for me is hallelujah for several reasons. Number one, we're getting closer to the holidays. And number two, I love New Year's. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a coach. I really have so many rituals built around the New Year. I absolutely love New Year's. It feels like a fresh start, a new beginning. And so right when December hits, I always think about, oh, wow, we're about to wrap up this year. And then the new year will come. So December is very important to me to look at what did I learn this year? What did I achieve this year? So I want you to shift your definition of what achievement means. Achievement is not just about the income you created. It's not just about the impact you had even in your business. It's not just about the things that manifested, like this bathroom remodel. It actually manifested for us. This is, here, I'll give you a little tour. Oops. The vanity just went in yesterday. Anyway, you probably can't see it too well, but our home remodel, which is this bathroom, new floors, and a living room, dining room remodel. It happened for a couple of reasons. And one of the reasons was because I learned how to hold focus on my vision. And I learned how to hold focus on my dreams. And I learned how to hold focus and not be so scattered in what I was trying to manifest, but just focus on one thing over and over and over in my meditations and my visualizations. And it was always about the home for this year. Another thing that contributed, it wasn't all of it, but it contributed to the renovation was what I learned how to ask for and receive income-wise in my business. So that was part of it. And so like you can go deep on any of these, right? Because like how do you learn how to ask for and receive more money? Like that's totally an inside job, right? Anything you see online, when you see people online, they're like, I did this and I achieved this. Like you have to know that they probably fought inner battles. They probably like had a sword and went through the forest, like, you know, chopping down trees and getting rid of their enemies. Like they had inner demons that they had to get rid of. They had a new mindset that they had to believe in. They had to keep trying, and they had to be willing to really become a new person. Hi, Wendy. Hey. So you have to when you think about closing up this year, closing up 2019, you have to first look at what did you achieve this year. Before you close it all down, let's not be so masculine that we just push forward and we don't even acknowledge who you became this year. The inner work that you did, those demons that you fought, those problems that you resolved, those new skills that you mastered, or just maybe even started learning. And there's so many areas that could be, right? Like, what did you learn in 2019? Like, maybe you learned stuff like I've been talking about, like how to ask, to feel your own value and ask for money and receive money. Or maybe you learned how to be married, or how to get divorced, or how to dance, or how to be sultry, or how to rest, or how to take care of your body better, or how to have better relationships, or how to let toxic relationships go, or how to be more masculine, or how to be more feminine. Like, what did you learn? The person that you became is the most important achievement that you made. And again, that is why you got results. That's why you got a better marriage. That's why you got more friends. That's why you got higher income. That's why you solved your health issues. Like, that's why you got the results, because you got down and dirty with yourself. You got real. You got real about what the problem was, and you became committed to resolving it. So I've been on a lifetime journey to resolve my issues with money. And so it's not even really just this year that created our home renovation. It's years of inner work that have created that manifestation. And so, the new year is almost here, and I want to help you get really clear when the time comes about what you want to create, because absolutely I believe in manifestation, and absolutely I believe in the law of attraction, and you have to be focused. It's not like the vision boards that you've done a million times where you just start randomly picking out stuff from magazines and slapping them on this poster board, right? That's not manifestation. That's not focus. You have to be way more focused than that to manifest something, because if your energies and your focus are going everywhere on a million different things, God, the universe, are going to be so confused about what you want. And so when you get clarity, then it can just shine up. Yes, I want this. Wendy says, that's a great point. I learned so much in 2019. It's helpful to be encouraged to reflect on that. Awesome. Let me see what else you said. I am tempted to only reflect on what still needs to be worked on. Well, that's the next step, right, Wendy? What needs to be worked on? It's like chapter 250 was this year. Next year's chapter 251. I mean, I'm making up those numbers, but like the next chapter is defined by what this chapter was. And when you know what you learned and you can deeply acknowledge it in yourself, this is where we need the feminine. We need to stop for just a second, y'all. Stop and acknowledge, who did you become this year? Like, what did you do to become that person? What were the steps you took? And when you can kind of paint this picture of yourself and see yourself so clearly of what your purpose was and what you achieved on the inside, that lets you know what the next chapter is. So I do have a free call coming up next week. It's just going to be an hour long on Zoom, super casual. Come as you are, bring some paper or a journal to write on. I'm going to lead you through some journaling prompts to help you see what were the learning points, what were the things that you learned in 2019? Who did you actually become? And what were the results of that? What manifested because of who you became? And then we're going to take that juicy nugget and we're going to project into the future. Okay, now that you have mastered certain things this year, how do you want to take that person that you've become, what do you want to do with that potential? Because you have so much potential given where you are today, right? And it's really important that you don't compare yourself to others because they're not you. They do not, other people did not come into this lifetime with the same issues that they were meant to master. In your lifetime, you are meant to resolve certain issues. You are meant to learn and grow. You are meant to master certain things, including like everyone's here to master certain lessons with money. Everyone's here to create self-mastery inside themselves with relationships, with love, spiritually, in your leadership. Like this is another funny thing. Like, oh, she's a great leader. Like, I love it when she speaks. Like, I started speaking this year, and let me tell you, holy F, it can be a whole spiritual journey to learn how to speak, to open up your throat and say your truth. It can be so scary to have everyone staring at you, to be seen. Like, this is just one example. Like, you can never really compare yourself to another person. Maybe another person could look like a better speaker to me, and maybe on the outside they are. But the level of growth that I had to do even to get my words together, even to get on the stage and be seen, like, that is like true inner work. And so it doesn't really matter as much what other people are doing. So use the link below if you're interested in going a little deeper. Like I said, it's going to be super casual, fun call. You don't have to do any prep beforehand. Just come on and join us. And I'll be there to guide you. I'm an expert at guiding women on their self-growth journey, especially around business and the inner work and the money work and all that juicy stuff. And so, yay, I'm celebrating that this what used to be a super ugly bathroom has finally been torn down. I wasn't here the day that they deconstructed it, although I wish I could have been. But, just honoring myself, and this bathroom is a big deal for me. This home renovation is a big deal for me. So I want to help you honor yourself and the growth that you have done this year and prepare you for that success for next year. Okay, much love, and thank you so much for joining me, each and every one of you. Bye-bye.